Mshelia. I represent the good people of Askra Uba Hawil Federal Constituency. I stand to move a motion on the urgent need for community engagement and participation in the final push to end insurgency in the Northeast. The Honorable House may wish to note the tremendous success achieved by the men and women of the Nigerian Armed Forces in the fight against insurgency in the Northeast. Also to note the significant part played by the young men and women of the civilian JTF in assisting the armed forces in their operations. The House to be aware that the civilian Joint Task Force are young men and women trained and kitted by the state government in collaboration with the armed forces to provide mainly intelligence and other sundry services for the security forces. And also be aware that most of the insurgents come from communities in the Northeast, which goes without saying, Mr. Speaker, that local community engagement and participation in the final push to bring the insurgency to an end cannot be overemphasized. Let the House also be informed that most, if not all, the communities in the Northeast have local vigilante groups and hunters that know all the nooks and crannies of their various communities. And they believe that if those local vigilante groups and hunters are given formal training by the armed forces on an ad hoc basis, as was given to the civilian JTF young people of the zone, and they continue to attack soft targets, looting, maiming, and kidnapping people. Mr. Speaker, the armed forces are a good representation of the federal government, whereby all ethnic nationalities are represented in the armed forces. You can find a platoon of the armed forces located in an area in the Northeast to fight Boko Haram, and you will not find a single local indigene within that platoon because of the nature of the armed forces. And that is why, if the hunters and vigilantes who are local people, if they are trained on an ad hoc basis to assist the armed forces, the final push will be a reality. And I urge this Honorable House to support this motion so that these local people can be empowered to assist the armed forces, flush out the remaining remnants. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.